from Santa Clara. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing to start here is Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. But he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking to pass. Tua. This one left side caught by Berrios. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st down, Miami.
On play action, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Yeah, the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They'll go. H.M. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Here's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe, 26 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Able to push his way through. Down to the 42, 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
42-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
It's 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Back to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Going to talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust the...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Logic, it's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and a yard.
And a yard at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
27-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
A second down throw for Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Jerome Jennings, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Out of the gun, Purdy. His throw incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. This one caught by Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Purdy now on 2nd down. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown. answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for... Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. That's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A run straight ahead with Achane. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
That one 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. On 1st down, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 42 yards. And the 49ers are able to build on to their 4th-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. It's a run with Mostert. They will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Waddle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua. This is caught by Waddle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That is caught, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wondered that.
And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra points 10-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Purdy off the play fake. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.